Welcome to Magical Moments with Artemis. If I were willing to own 100% of my personal power, ... If I were willing to own 100% of my personal power, finish the sentence. And finish it again. And finish it again. If I were willing to own 100% of my personal power. So for me, the first thing that came up was, I might abuse it. Okay, so everyone who answered that question with anything that we would term negative, let's hold that. So these are all of our negative responses. I'd abuse it. I wouldn't manage it well. Whatever. So all of that is right here. Now, from the infinite pool of possibilities, let's add light to that. Lighten that up. Okay, did you notice that change? Did you feel it? I felt it. Okay, still adding more light. Whew, still changing. Okay. So again, from the infinite pool of possibilities, quantum state, quantum field, doesn't matter what you call it, but allow yourself to be there. Ooh, okay. Any fears around abuses of power? I'm asking to clear that. Clear that backwards and forwards throughout time and space, all lives, all dimensions now. Whoa. All right. And I'm just feeling like this cleansing energy. So I want to put this cleansing energy on this cauldron of all of our negative responses to the question. Okay. All right. So now I'm noticing that that whole cauldron has been cleared. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to allow that. Allow it to be cleared. All right. If I were willing to own 100% of my personal power, wow, I would light the world on fire. Wow, I would start that company I've always wanted to. Wow, I would go back to work, quit work. Whatever the response is that has no negative charge, we're going to put that in the cauldron. Okay, so here's this beautiful field of all of our responses that are free, that are void of any negative charge. Now, from the pool of infinite possibilities. And remember, guys, where two or more are gathered. So there's some potency here. So within this quantum state, I'm accessing momentum. So momentum for all of those responses. And I'm noticing that there's an energetic shift. And now I'm accessing pathways. Pathways for all of us. So whatever your response was, wow, that's cool. Now I'm seeing all these little pathways from that response directly to you, and more than one in every case. That's interesting. Okay, so now I'm feeling the inspiration to throw joy in. So for all of our responses, we're going to add a little joy. Stir that around. And what are you noticing when joy is an added component to your response. Okay, so this is going to run, this is still running, concurrently, simultaneously over here. Here feels good. Here, darn it, come on, come back, come back. The willingness to allow this. So you had your response, okay, whatever your response was, being willing to allow your response to manifest in physical reality. And I heard courage, so tapping into the state of courage and sharing that with all of us. Courage to allow our responses to manifest in physical reality. Courage to say yes to that. Courage to be willing to move forward into that. Whoa. Okay, so let's go back to that. If I were willing to own 100% of my personal power, how do those responses feel now? Woo, for me, there is attitude, but it's this high vibration attitude. There's joy, there's momentum, there's all you have to do is open the door. Open the door and start putting your foot through. It's there. If I were willing to own 100% of my personal power with all of you. Thank you for watching.